AMD is on the rise as its desktop PC market share skyrockets over the last several months, mostly because of Intel's Raptor Lake CPU crashing scandal. There's a lot to dive into here, but let's take a look at how much of the market they actually hold, which is now 28.7%. Obviously, Intel is still the majority, but this is a massive improvement for AMD. And as I can scroll through the article here, in one quarter, they jumped almost 6 percentage points, which is very wild. And you can see the market share trends here with Intel headed down and AMD starting to rapidly rise. This graph is so small, I can't really make it much bigger. Yeah, let's go over all the way to the end. You can see Intel has had a bad couple of years, but has genuinely been on the rise for the last few, which is very impressive to me, but I don't think it has a lot to do with AMD's new products, except their Ryzen 9000 series are amazing. I'm actually going out to buy one later today, so maybe the products are good or getting better. But the real issue is that Intel is facing a class action lawsuit, government regulation, returns, all sorts of problems related to its Raptor Lake CPU instability issues. Because the super short version of this is that Intel manufactured flawed processors, knew that they were flawed, knew that they would fail, sold them anyway, and then customers that bought them were denied the ability to return in many cases. So that's a total disaster. You can see it reflected in Nvidia's stock price that has just been depressed 55% this past year. A matter of fact, so badly, Intel was just dropped from the Dow Jones. It's even considered one of the worst performing stocks in the S&P 500, which is very wild. And AMD is just on the rise. This is the biggest leap or change delta in all of history. And I guess I'm going to be a part of it because I'm going to go get a new 9000 series card before the scalpers do. In Europe and a handful of North American markets, they've already all been purchased and people are trying to scalp them for significantly higher prices. So I'm going to get mine while the getting's good.